This killed Bush 41. Yes, it did. And thank you to my man Carl's Opinion who says, hey, Mr. Logan, thank you for your donation, man. Definitely appreciate you. Let me get to my next call here. All right, caller, who do we have on the line?
Hello, Anthony. This is your leader, number 7, Colin Kaepernick. And I'm very disappointed because I saw a video last week that Nessa didn't approve, and I want you to explain yourself.
Okay, so, I mean, what's the problem? I think that you, Mr. Colin Kaepernick, are an opportunist. You're just trying to get money, and you're being directed by your woman. You should be able to come out and speak for yourself. When you have a statement that's made about you, your girl shouldn't be the one on Instagram releasing statements. You should be the one.
Let me ask you
talking.
something. How in the Anheuser-Busch are you going to call me an opportunist?
Sir, was that a promo right there you just did?
No, I mean, far be it for me to plug that. I just use idioms. We can use idioms in America, right? Just like we can kneel for anthems. Is that okay?
I mean, I think that we don't have to use brand names to make our point, but that's fine.
Look, the English language and poetry flows from my mouth like an Irish spring, soft, soap and bar soap and everything. So anyway, look, ABL, I think, why can't we, in the spirit of Martin Luther King Day, which just went by, and which I think in 2 years we're actually going to rename it the Gillette Shaving Products Colin Kaepernick Day. But in any case, Martin Luther King Day. Why do we have to fight, ABL? Why can't you just go along with the program like all the other people?
Well, look, I have my own point of view. I'm an independent person. I don't have to be led by anybody like yourself, being led by, number one, your girlfriend telling you what to do, which ain't really too masculine. And then number two, being led by the outside world who wants you to be a certain thing. I elite myself. So I don't have to get with the program. I have my own program I stick to, and that's pretty much what it is. And I implore everybody to get with their own program. If they want to follow a person like you who was a follower himself, then that's fine. But I think that's not really the right way to go.
Look, I'm not telling you what to do while you drink your Mountain Dew, okay? I am just trying to tell you to get off my back and, stop confronting me. This is ridiculous. Can't we just go back to being a community just like when I was kneeling for the anthem?
How about no? I think that many people recognize now that the whole anthem thing is just a way for you to exit out of football. Your skills are starting to wane and your career starting to die down. So as you're not performing in football, the next thing to do is be an SJW, a professional social justice warrior, a professional activist, and you get paid that way. So I see what the game is. You're doing little promos and stuff during your speeches and your talks. That's how you're going to make your money now, from now on.
I think you have me wrong, ABL. I think you're selling me short. I do care about football. In fact, I have many, many very important opinions about football. You just don't ask me.
Okay, so do you want to play? Do you still want to play football?
Yeah, I do. I play football. I just bought the latest Madden, and I was playing, in the over in the den there with Meek Mill and the guy from Do the Right Thing, the guy with the radio. So yeah, I love football. Do you like football, ABL? Would you like to talk about the upcoming Super Bowl, as I believe they call it? I was in one of those. Were you?
No, I'm not a football player, so I can't say that I was ever, in any kind of game like that. But who do you have winning?
Well, I believe in this year's Super Bowl, as they call it, and I'm going to, first of all, I predict that I will open up a nice, crisp bag of Tostitos, and the New England oppressive Patriots will go up against the LA citizen brutalizers, and of course there will be a lot of violence, and a lot of minority people will be flagged by the oppressive referees and their horrible power disparity, and of course the country will be none the wiser because of course they don't see the injustice in the game, Anthony. Yeah, they don't see, I had, those helmets that I have, fuzz just coming out in all directions in my helmet. They can't design a helmet for a normal person like myself. All of the helmets are designed for somebody with a nice, crisp cut. Like here, let me show you. Hold on. It's like all the heads have to be like this one.
Okay, I can't see what you bringing up.
You got that?
I have a black. There we go. I think I see something. What's this? Andrew Luck.
Yeah, all the helmets are designed for this type of hair, man.
Well, hey, I mean, you have this big, gigantic afro trying to be fancy. You got guys that have long hair, dreads, and everything else. You got the Samoan guys. You got the black guys from Florida and stuff like that with these big dreads. They have no problems. You just have this big, crazy afro trying to show how black you are. There's no need for that. Put that in some braids or some dreads or something like that. How about that?
That's the problem, Anthony. They designed the game for the helmet, not for the free head.
So, I mean, what do you want? Your head just to be out there, free-flowing with no kind of protection?
I'm actually proposing that the new helmet basically be shaped kind of like this, okay? So, we're just going to have these. We're gonna all wear them on our heads. And, these are actually delicious snacks. They're quite nutritious. I believe they are called Peeps, and I represent for the Peeps. So, Anthony, I want you to get behind this. I want you to try, Anthony, for once in your life, to stand up for your people, for your Peeps. Will you do that?
I think that I'm good doing what I'm doing. I think you just need to wear the regular helmet if you really want to play football. Madden does not count, and that's pretty much all I got to say to you, boss. Anything you want to say to wrap it on up?
Yes, uhura, salam alaikum, and please, Kotex double wings. They're very good. They keep leaks leaks under control for all the ladies and the men that have the same problem out there. I'd like to. That's about it. So thanks for giving me this venue, you backstabber.
Thank you for the call. Definitely appreciate you.
Good night.
All right. Thank you to Colin Kaepernick for the call. Yes, that was really him. That was not a troll. That was not anybody with a suspect bookshelf trying to call in and pretending to be him. That was really him, for real. And one thing I want to say before we get to the next call, I like Peeps, the candy. Yes, I do. Don't nobody get triggered. Anytime Easter roll around and the kids are crying because they got Peeps in their Easter basket, I'm the guy that says, I'll take them back to the store for you. No problem. Leave them with me. And then I eat them all in the car. But let's get to the next.